Hi, welcome back to my Discover New Music Journey. Today we're going to be checking out some more ILLIT. So ILLIT just had their comeback today, and the comeback is called Bomb, right? But they released a music video for their title track. We're going to be checking that out along with the rest of the album. Definitely really excited to get into this. I, did my first discovery of ILLIT and really like their sound, right? I think they had a very fun kind of thing going on. So I definitely wanted to check out their comeback, of course, and, hear more songs by them. Definitely really excited to hear what sounds they go for these songs today. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we're going to be starting with the title track today, and it's called 빌려온 고양이, right? And then, this title through the dance right here. So I don't know if that translates to that. I don't think so, because isn't 고양이 like cat, right? I'm not entirely sure. You guys can tell me what this kind of translates to, or if it translates to anything, or it's just that. But yeah, do the dance, official music video right here.
저기 어디가?
Festival.
Oh yeah, the festival. Okay, that hairstyle is really interesting. They all have the the short thing with the bangs right there. You can definitely tell it's a wig, but interesting. Let me turn this up a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, there's a cat right there. So yeah, that makes sense. I really like the bass on that, and the kind of melody going on with the sound right there as the beat goes on. Really like the kind of rhythm on that. This is a part of the song, right? I think so. Yeah. Oh, okay. I like the layered vocals on that right there. When they sing that, nice. Okay. Bass on that. Ooh. I like that melody right there. Ooh. I like that melody right there as well. That's nice. I love how filled out this instrumental is. I love the instrument, sound that's going on this. Of course, I love the groove of this beat right here. I'm guessing this is the hook part right here. Okay. Okay, there goes the repetition kind of thing, right? Adding to the catchiness, right? I like, certain things. Ooh, harmony on that as well. Okay. Oh, I love the sound of that. I also really love the area that they're filming in. It's really nice. I mean, I know some might be green screen or something like that, but it looks kind of, I don't know exactly, but definitely looks really nice. Yeah, I love that kind of shit. Those string sounds on that instrument. Very nice. Ooh, okay, nice looking choreo right there as well. How they doing that? Yeah, and the way they're doing the camera, I love how it looks as well with the background going. Interesting voice kind of reverb right here. It's like an airy kind of song going on as well, right? It's really interestingly produced on this one. And then this one kind of more clear right here. Really love the bass in the instrumental. Oh, Minju sounded really nice right there. Singing that melody. Nice. I like how it drops into this. It's nice. Okay, like if they're doing the editing right there. That was a nice kind of like match kind of cut right there. Right here. Going, you feel me, as she kind of, you know, put her arms over it, kind of switch to the other member right there. As it on it. Yeah, that very clean transitions with all that. The cuts. Yeah, I love when they bring the harmonies on for this. Definitely has more depth to like the vocals. Okay, like this thing, I'm kind of on this thing. Nice. Yeah, whatever melody that is going on with, you feel me, the strings and the instrumental definitely sounded really nice. This kind of like main kind of thing going on. I like how they, you know, kind of muffle it out going, you know, towards the end right there. That's really nice as well. It's longer than their other songs as well, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? Hold on. When did they start the song? Is this where the song starts? Let me see. Yeah, so I think they start the song here, right? Yeah, so I love the kind of very kind of classical kind of sounding thing going on. I don't know if there's a specific classical sample that is, but I like the sound of that a lot, you know, with the string kind of sounds. Love the kind of bass and the beat that they brung in as well. Definitely sounded really nice. Yeah, so it seemed like it started right here. If it started right here, that means the song is definitely longer, so I definitely do like that 100%. Really like, you feel me, just the entire groove and bounce and just overall sound in this one. I love the vibe 100%. It's very catchy. Obviously, we have like I was saying, they had the repetition thing again with the chorus, the do 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 do, and then, you feel me, going with the other kind of repetition things that they were saying. Very catchy on that. I like how they had kind of like a double chorus, right? They had this kind of first part of the chorus where they're singing this, right? And then they go into that very catchy part, right? I like the melody a lot that they sing on this kind of first part, especially when they, I think they said something about, let me see if I can go to it actually. See, like right here on this part. Like the melody that they sing right here, especially on this. When they sing yeah, yes, you feel me? Like the way they do that. Little choreo they do right there as well. Really nice choreo parts as well on this one. I was noticing, you know, a lot of kind of cool kind of things going on with the song. I'm definitely gonna, you know, check out a full performance that they do when they release that. My reaction to that will most likely be on my Patreon if you guys want to see that. But yeah, I definitely was liking the choreo on this as well. That was nice. Let me actually see real quick. Is my video quality? Yeah, it looked a little down. Let me try to put it up. I was just noticing it looked a little down. So I don't know. Yeah. But I was really loving, you feel me, this part and how they added the harmonies on that right there. Very catchy. Like I said, I love the filled out sound in the instrumental as well. 100%. Just adds to the energy even more on this one. I love the, you know, the sound of the melodies and the verses as well. Like I like the contrast of sound, you feel me, with it, you know, not being as filled out, right? You feel me? Like as, you know, as they go into this part after right here. I like this whole kind of section right here. And then they go into this, it's less filled out. They, you know, kind of, it's really interesting because it's a very kind of airy sound going on right here. I don't know if that's supposed to add on to the video, most likely. Another vocal song right here. It's kind of atmospheric in a way. Alright. You know how to do that. And then now they go into the part, you know, bring in more instrument kind of sounds. You bring that bass in with the, you know, the beat going on and everything, and the voice still. I love the whole sound of this part as well. So I think it's mainly the pre-chorus part. And I love the melody they sing on this part. And then the way they go into this, and they bring that kind of higher sound going in. So I like, you know, the whole structure of the song as well, how they do everything. The music video, like I said, looked really nice, 100%. You know, all the different scenes definitely look right, especially, you know, these outside scenes. I was definitely liking the look of that. It was pretty cool how they did the editing right here on this kind of escalator thing, all the cuts and different kind of positions they had going on. And then this last little thing right here with them on this Ferris wheel thing right here, that looked really nice. This kind of night kind of thing right there, how they ended it, little nice kind of like ending kind of thing right there. They had a very interesting kind of filter, I feel like, on certain scenes as well that they had going on. Very kind of unique way that they had everything going for this music video. Very nice looking overall. So that was definitely very enjoyable with this as well. But yeah, just love the entire energy of this one. I feel like I'll definitely be listening to this one a lot. Definitely up my alley when it comes to the sound and the melodies that they had going on. That bass was definitely doing a lot for me on this one. I love how that was sounding on this one. Again, with the other kind of, you know, the sounds with the beat and the, you know, the strings and the instrumental definitely sounded really nice overall. 100%. Definitely really enjoyed this one. Now let's go on to the first B-side that we have for this album. And that one is called Jellyous. Let me see. Interesting. Muffled. Already loving that bass and that instrument. It's really nice how that came out. I really love how it came out, you know, very filled out as well. What's the melody this thing right here? Okay, oh. Very kind of digital sounding thing on the instrument. It's really interesting how their voices are sounding here as well. Because they're like doubled, but it's like, I don't know exactly what they're kind of doing. That's interesting how they're producing the vocals on this one. I like how the beat is still going right now. I like the melody right there. Oh, okay. Echoey reverb right there. Okay. And the harmony on that? I like how they went into that chorus part right there, you know, with everything going, like the, you know, the energy and the beat of everything. You feel me? That was going on from the verse and everything. Oh, after chorus part? Okay, I like the kind of repetition of that right there. And then kind of, you know, he says it right there and it kind of comes after that in the back right there. It's really nice. That was a nice melody on this one. Yeah, all the different kind of digital kind of sound and whatever sounds is very interesting in this. Ooh, oh, that was nice right there. Okay. Harmony on that? Oh, I love how that sounded. Oh. Okay, I like how the beat's going right here, especially with the melody that she's singing. That came in as well, like, you know, her voice kind of doing that kind of drop in there. Okay, kind of coming in right here. Really loving the vocal tones a lot on this one. On these melodies, really sound nice. Like when he's singing this right here, really love her vocal tone a lot on that melody. It sounds more filled out right here, more kind of vocal things going on in the back of this part. Very atmospheric, very reverb in the back. Oh, that's interesting. There's a very kind of high kind of harmony singing that same melody. And she sings that right there. Okay, more atmospheric on this part. Love that echoey reverb one. It's very airy as well as, you know, just by the way they say hey, because that's a very kind of airy word. So it just adds more into that kind of sound. I love that. The whole chorus that they had going on right there was nice. Yeah, I love this after chorus part. Ooh, like what they did with the beat right there is nice. And drop back down. Everything's so filled out right here as well. That's so nice. Okay, so that was jellyous. I like this one a lot, 100%. Really, really, really nice. I was a little confused with where it was going when it started, just because of, I guess, like how it started and then kind of where it went. But then I was getting everything as the song went, because it kind of starts very kind of melodic with this right here and this sound, and then it kind of goes into this sound. So I was like, okay, but you feel me? As the song went on, of course, it made a lot more sense. Of course, they had, kind of like talk, kind of, rap parts or whatever. And then definitely the melodic parts, definitely was loving those, of course. Really like the melodies, especially, what they sing in the chorus. They started with the chorus as well. So that definitely made the song kind of seem a little longer, even though it's a little shorter, right? Love the melody that they sing, you feel me, right here when they say, hey, well, you make me jellyous. That's a really nice melody, very catchy on that. Love the after chorus part. Like I said, I love, you feel me, the nice kind of reverb, kind of echoey thing that goes on right there. I love the kind of like, repetition of that right there. It's definitely really nice. Really nice sound that started to progress over time, you feel me, making everything more filled out, especially towards the end right here. I love that kind of main kind of rhythm of the beat. Like I said, it's very, very catchy, very groovy on that, 100%. Really love how their vocal tones, were sounding a lot on that song as well. I feel like the melodies definitely sounded really nice with their vocal tones on this one. I was really loving how all of them were sounding. So yeah, I feel like I would listen to this one a good bit. A lot of nice production things that was going on a lot for this one. So yeah, 100%. Let's go on to the next one now. And the next one is called Oops. Right here. Ooh. Okay. Also, what I'm loving about all these songs so far is they have a nice bass going on, like a nice, you feel me, like the melody on these basses, how they're fitting into the instrumental. Definitely liking that a lot, especially because of the nice kind of prominent bass sound is one of my favorite things when it comes to music. So the way it goes with the beat as well, it's a really nice beat right here. Okay, what's kind of reverb on that? Okay, interesting kind of, vocal kind of shout thing going on in the back right there. When I said that, interesting. Oh, that's interesting right there. I like that. So it's interesting, you feel me, how the bass is definitely more kind of like there's some, less kind of forward, right? There's like a filter on it or something like that. It's interesting how the voice is going right here, as I say this right here. Like it echoes right there, and it kind of also pans as well, like it goes like so, right? Something like that. It's interesting right there. And then right here, that sound right there that comes in and it kind of goes from like here to here right there. That percussion sound, interesting. Okay. Okay, I like that. That's a nice hook right there as they sing that, and then you feel me, that last kind of thing they sing out right there. Oh, it's like a whistle type sound right here. Okay, I like how that dropped right there. It was just, you feel me, just the vocal and the kind of sound right there, the bass, and then drops the beat right here, percussion right there. Like the melody right there. Yeah, how they do this part is really interesting. But they added a harmony on that, right? Yeah, I'm really loving all the kind of layer vocal kind of things. I think it adds a lot of depth, like, because even right here when they're singing this hook right here, there's like a lower kind of thing right there, singing like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a harmony kind of thing, because it's like singing, sound like it's singing the same note on top of that. It's interesting. That's very catchy. Oh, okay. I think in terms of like the different sounds, this one is definitely the most interestingly produced on this one. Ooh, I like that right there. It's nice how they do that kind of the beat right there, and how their voices kind of do that kind of like echoey kind of, and then it sounds like a reverse type thing right there, and then drop back down. That's nice. Yeah, I love all the sounds that are going on in this. It's so interesting. Okay, so that was Oops right there. That was really entertaining as well. Definitely like this one. 100%. Really like the whole kind of groove of everything that they had going on. Like the nice hook that they had. I think it was a very interesting hook. It was definitely less melodic, right? They still had, of course, a melody on that, but it was definitely more of a kind of like talk melodic type thing. And then of course that ooh or something like that they would do like after that, you feel me, on like the certain kind of thing, with, you know, that being kind of layered, of course, you know, bringing that kind of energy in that. So I like that. Definitely love the overall sound. Just in terms of production, I feel like it was a lot of interesting things going on. Like I said, I like that kind of main kind of bass melody that was going on, so that definitely added a lot to this for me as well. But yeah, this one was just really interesting when it comes to like all the different sounds and the things they did with like the vocals and all the different, you know, things in the instrumental. 100%. So I feel like I would definitely listen to this one a good bit, especially because it is very catchy and groovy as well. And you feel me, I would just want to, you know, hear all the different kind of things going on in this one again. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. Let's go on to the next one that we have, and it's called Bamsopoong. Interesting. What does that mean? Oh, hold on. I love how that felt out right there. Oh. Oh, the chords on that is nice. And the bass is nice on that one. Starting with a very kind of airy tone of singing right there. Okay, I like that kind of vocal coming in right there on that. I'm thinking about it. Actually singing that sounds nice. Oh, the harmony. Oh my gosh. Right there. I like the melody they sing right there as well. Very soft sounding. Yeah, I like the nice kind of nice guitar things that's going on in the instrumental. And the nice sound of this vocal singing right here, really nice, 100%. And how it blends into the instrumental. Where the percussion is going as well. Love this melody right here. Like the layer vocal on that part. Yeah, love all the sounds in here. That's such a nice melody. I love that. That's very catchy as well. That's the end of it. Wow, is that the last track on the album? Wow, that was such a great way to end the album. 100%. Really, really, really nice sounding on this one. Like I said, everything sounded so soft, if that makes any sense. Because if you hear it, even, here with the percussion right here, how everything's going. Right here, it's like the percussion is there. Obviously, you can hear it, and you feel me, get the nice groove of everything. But it's like, it's not like how the other songs were, where you can, clearly hear the percussion kind of hitting down, right? Everything's still very soft in a way, like the percussion is like, it's like, like you can hear it. Of course, you can hear the kind of sound of it, but it's not hitting hard down. If that makes any sense, like it's still very soft in the way of it, not like being forward too much, if that makes any sense. And also with the way that they were singing on this one, very airy, very soft way, the very nice kind of melodies that they were singing, along with the layered vocals and the nice kind of the vocals going on in the back singing the melodies and stuff like that. That bass in the instrumental is really nice as well, not too forward, nice little kind of thing you can hear going on, along with those kind of guitar sounds that's going on. Really, really, really like the overall sound of this one overall. Just love all the different melodies as well, especially this specific part where they come and sing with you. I think right here when he said it right here, I love this right here. Right here, the kind of vocals on there. Yeah, I love the overall melodies of that. The vocals going on in the back right there, singing that ooh, like the whole thing right there, just so nice. They have a nice kind of catchy kind of hook on this one as well, with the kind of repetition of certain and like the whole kind of thing of that, like the rhythm of that right there, the melody that they sing right there is very, very nice. So I like that. That's very catchy. 100%. Really like the the overall kind of melody that they're singing in the back right there is definitely really nice. Yeah, just the whole vibe of this one, just really, really nice under to this one. Really nice feel that it gives me, right? I love the whole kind of feel, that softness, that nice sound with their vocals. Like I said, I'm really loving their vocal tones a lot. I think they fit definitely nicely, like really nicely with the melodies that they're giving on these songs. 100%. I'm really loving how they're sounding on all of these. And that is the end of my reaction to ILLIT's Bomb EP today. That was good. That was really good. I really like this entire thing. Definitely a no skip, right? 100%. If you haven't seen, I know Little Monster is on this. If you haven't seen my reaction to Little Monster, it is in my very first ILLIT video that I did. It was like the last song that I reacted to on that video. I like that one as well. So, with that song and the rest of the 4 songs that we checked out today, definitely a no skip. Definitely very nice sounds overall, right? I feel like ILLIT definitely has a very kind of unique thing going on that I'm really liking. They seem to have a really nice sound and kind of feel overall with their music that I think is definitely, they're doing really nicely with kind of making it to fit with them specifically. So I like that 100%. I liked it definitely. And a lot of these songs, you feel me, like that entire track, like that in the B-sides that we were hearing, just the overall vibe of this one was definitely really entertaining. So I was definitely enjoying all of this. I definitely got to go back and hear some more ILLIT in terms of like, their other songs and their other albums, right, their other B-sides and all of that. So I definitely will be doing that, especially after this one. This one definitely sounded really nice. Again, like I said, I'm loving all the members' vocal tones. I think they fit a lot with these songs, so I'm definitely excited to hear more of that as well on their other albums. Like I said, any song that they have performed on this album or will perform on this album, I'll most likely be checking those out on my Patreon if you guys want to see my reactions to those. Like I said before, I like all the songs in this album, but if I had to pick like some favorites, or it's actually a pretty short album, I could probably rank the entire thing in terms of what I feel like I would listen to the most, right? Even though I definitely will be listening to all of these, I feel like the most, like from the most to the least in terms of what I'll be listening to, I'll probably listen to jellyous and bamsopoong a lot, right? So those would be probably like tied for number 1, or they'll be interchangeable number 1 and 2. Then probably Do the Dance. I feel like that's pretty high up there as well. Then it will go probably, I think Oops and Little Monster will probably be tied as well. So yeah. So that will be like my rough ranking of this entire album. 100%. Like I said, I feel like I'll be listening to this entire thing a good bit, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this one. 100%. Tell me what you guys thought about this album down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Tell me what your favorites were, or you can rank the entire thing like I did. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. But yeah, 100%. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.